My absence.
Educator, how can I look like a douchebag today?
Well, Kevin, I would say, first of all, don't shave or shower.
Okay, I won't.
Just got out of bed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Walk around with an undeserved sense of accomplishment. Job search. Start out easy. I have spent.
say they don't play. It's because they can't go. Don't chase pussy. Chase this paper.
A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, Jeremiah Smith could be disappointed after not being a Heisman finalist last season for Ohio State. But all he did is get back to work, keep his head down, and have an unbelievable summer. He's looking better than ever, and we as college football fans are lucky that we get to watch the best player in the country one more season for the Buckeyes. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Eagles will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will come out first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jackson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They start the season as the #1 team in the country. You want to talk about having a bullseye on your back from day one.
Yeah, bullseye, but that also means you're really, really talented, and you're thought highly of. So this roster, it doesn't take a backseat to anybody in the country. Starting the year #1 is a great thing. That means you got talent. But how do you take this season, and how do you take step one today?
And that's the job of the coaches, I think, is to deliver the message to your team. You've got to prove it. You haven't played anybody yet. You haven't necessarily earned that #1 in front of your name. So here's your...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, say it. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Buckeye! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly. Right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
The Eagles offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be...
He's going to go for a big one. He's got it down the left side. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick completion to the right. Quick step and go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He breaks a tackle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down. Pocket breaking down, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the transfer. 1st carry. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. In the red area, it's Dickens. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The run inside. It's Dickens. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throwing, say it. Escapes the pressure going right. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. Turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Holds and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Kept it, and he's past the marker. At the 45, on his way. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Boston College right back to the line.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again. Oh, they blocked the kick. And they got it. Here's Julian saying to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Running inside, it's Dickens. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Wright. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Wide open downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're going to run it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's got 59 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Here's Sayin to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down.
Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Dickens. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finds his man. It's Green. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's McKenzie. Oh, they're after him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Heaves it on the run. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Fires left side, it's Smith. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee.
Now look, as a quarterback myself, I would like to kind of keep the pedal to the metal and go 2-minute here and try to generate some more points. But listen, there's no harm in taking the lead into the locker room. You've done a lot of really good things so far. You should be happy about that.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Makes a catch. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Running inside, it's Dickens.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And the Eagles in the hurry up. Through the defender. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Nice move to keep running. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Takes the easy completion. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Say it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still 1st and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. Throwing, say it, moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Ohio State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Addison. Just keeps moving. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Green. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy.
That's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Unloads to the wideout. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Ray. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for space. It's Ray. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. So we open the final period with a third down play. Leaves it with the back. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Here's Julian saying to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. Got him downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. See it. Here's a heat. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just... Safe, play conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Coming out with it, it's Green. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
3rd and 6 yards to go. To throw, it's McKenzie. Rushes on him. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Jackson. There's a little room there. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Here's Sayin to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. This one's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. Down. The quick out. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Warner. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You always hear coaches harping on Backs to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Addison. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season.